And we are live. Give me just a second here, do some configuring, and we'll get started. There we go. Fantastic. See here.
Note to self. That one should be training.
Let's take a look.
I've seen better attire and it's fucking bad.
Take a look. See who's here. Okay. Let's see if my crew is on yet.
Another batch of new recruits. Nice.
He's acting up. Weather's changing. I'd wager there's a pretty big storm over the horizon.
Hey! Sounds good, January. We'll see you after a bit.
We should be working on the books and broke it late, I suppose. Maybe later.
I'm having a pipe. I'm no baby. I think it's good I
dokie.
Maybe I should get a dog from the bar. Make the place seem a little friendlier.
See if we can find someone who wants to do Hellion.
There's no way I'm paying for that last order of ale from Bullock. We skunked the entire lot.
Really hoping guys get back soon. This way we can go do some Hellion or something.
How was I to know the route would be blocked off? I'm a bosun, not a wayfinder.
Now let's go check out the shop, see if I got anything I can upgrade. If I remember correctly, I got my hammer maxed out, so.
Greetings, Slayer.
Scorched Claw, that's maxed out. Scorched Claw. Crackling Spine.
I humbly
okay.
await your imminent return.
Oh, Broken Spine, yay.
Been a pain in the ass every time.
Hey, Desperado, how
Hey.
are you, bud?
Doing good. What's going on?
Not much, man.
Did that
That's
Rezakiri.
We just got stomped.
By
We did
Reza
actually
Kitty?
really well. For sure.
My internet dropped down to 0.55 of a meg. Like, it was at 9 before I started streaming, then 0.55. I had to reset the modem twice to actually get over 2 meg.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm in the process of getting it fixed. It's not going to be cheap, but once it's working, it'll never stop working. So
Awesome.
There he is.
I can get a $70 a month mobile connection, and because I've got the Elgato now, so I'm going to set that up on the secondary computer and plug that in to just for the stream.
Right.
Obviously, I'll switch it when I am doing it with the PS4. But
Right.
I'll let it record everything from here over to that, and then have that connected to a 4G wireless connection.
Mm-hmm.
And I worked out the maths with the bitrate and all that, and how much data it's going to use. So for the $70 a month, I get 140 gig data, and it's up to an 800 meg connection, mind you. But you'd use that in about 10 minutes.
Right.
And that should be enough to run the stream for a month. And even if the power goes out, I mean, that'll still be connected.
Right.
I can have it plugged into my phone if I have to, or I can actually have it in a modem, and I can put aerials outside because I can see the tower, so I can actually get one of those directional aerials and point it at the tower and get crazy speeds.
Awesome.
Because the latest gen 4G can get up to a gigabyte a second, so.
Oh my goodness.
Gigabit.
I didn't get knocked down by any of those bullets.
Are you guys wearing paper as armor or what?
I got my Shroud armor on. He's just really strong.
Yeah, you're not supposed to wear Shroud, though.
I mean, not Shroud. I do have the Reza armor on. My bad.
Oh,
Well, that's
okay.
fucking terrifying then.
It's just some of his
What?
skills hit absurdly hard.
I think the strategy is to run.
Earlier, I had one of his little balls one-shot him.
If they can hit you, multiple can hit you at once. That's why it's the big thing on him.
And the
like,
higher,
he'll
isn't it the
do
higher the
extra.
danger we get, the more damage?
Accurate.
No, it's a good back.
Oh, only if you hit max.
Yeah, I'm
It
waiting,
hits my-
waiting for January to hop on. He said he's going to the shop, but that was about 5 or so minutes ago. So
Little Green was in chat before and then he left again. Like he was in Discord waiting for a party. So maybe if you hit him up.
I did. I
Jan-
messaged him. We were doing Hellions last night. We actually finished a whole Hellion in less than 10 minutes.
Oh wow.
Good stuff.
So I figured out what you have to do if you want to just get like max damage on him.
What's that?
So what you do is you let him enrage when you have your chain blades, and then once he's in,
fuck's sake.
yeah, once he,
Knock off all the orbs.
yeah, just knock off all the orbs. And what you do is when he's enraged like that, usually he gives you at least 2 or 3 seconds to hit him when he does the enraged animation.
Finish it up, Flossie.
And then you just grab a whole bunch of orbs, and you just keep hitting his legs until he falls over. Because
Okay.
if he does the tail swipe that doesn't spin him entirely around, if you shoot out and then back in, it won't hit you. Like if you
Okay.
dash out and then dash back in, it won't hit you. So, yeah, there was 2 fights. We went. I think we did 4, maybe 5. 2 of them I didn't end up using any potions.
Oh nice.
Of course. I dodged through the whole clump and then there's that one at the very end.
Yeah.
He's a prick, this guy.
Slam, I'm dead. Oh.
Ugh. I wish we could get a whole bar of armor.
Oh
Of
my
shield.
goodness.
Note this out. That one should be training.
Every time I'm trying to res you guys, I get killed. Maybe they need, I reckon, they don't have to, but I reckon it'd be nice if you had additional armor while you were resing.
Or, really, for a bit, this, the boss can't.
I'm dead. That lagged out on me hard. I think I hit my Q and just stopped being able to hit him.
What was
Right
it?
on my body.
What was it? The Rezakiti armor.
Run.
It allows you to res people like 2 or 3 times faster.
It's like a quarter faster.
Really?
Yeah, I'm using it right now. I don't have the... Oh my goodness, wow. He shot me with that, like, until I was out of stamina.
Wow.
Alright.
Got him. One more.
Oh man, we're at 94 already. Please stop.
Oh, come on!
I got stuck on you.
He would run away from me.
Oh, 1 hit. I got 1 hit. Yeah, and that's 100.
Gotta make it. Oh, I did it. I did it.
Nice. Nicely done.
I hate that move. I'm dead now. That 3 bullets hit me and killed me at that much health. Oh my god. That is so frustrating. That move killed me 3 times. Oh my god.
Learn from your
time.
mistakes.
I mean, it's the move you can't like predict. It doesn't like have any like the one where he just immediately moves and shoots a bunch of bullets at you.
Right.
No, let me out.
I feel
Yeah,
like
he's gonna-
using my big combo does more of the damage, like whatever the special damage is.
Well, the combo with the chain blades, the what is it? The left or the XXY
Left,
X.
right?
Yeah, left, left, right. It does more damage than a 5X combo.
Yeah, I get that, but you know the full on
What, like the spinning one?
feels
Yeah.
like it does more damage of the. Ah shit. Like of whatever the element is, I don't know.
Yeah.
Like I tend to use it once while I've got when I've got full stamina. I'll use it once. Otherwise, I'll do the left, left, right, and just spam those. But if I've got the full bar and I get the full out of it, like here.
Nice.
He's acting up again.
You guys might have this one.
I'd wager there's
When did I get the orange bar?
just over the horizon.
Oh, what? How did... What?
The tail,
This
man.
barely tapped me.
Yeah, there goes half your health for barely tapping
Oh.
you. Reza Curie for you
Yeah.
I was nowhere near him.
for this.
I'm not ready for this, guys.
I should use a res as well.
Oh,
Shit.
no.
Get behind those trees.
Here's the same move again.
I
Every
hate that
single
one.
time.
Oh, point blank, what is this?
Oh, trees for the
Oh,
win.
God.
Trees
I
save your
somehow
life.
didn't get hit. I somehow didn't get hit.
And once rising
Oh, that clipped me. Son of a
water
bitch.
tanks full, laser tanks
Come on, make him flee, Levitts.
top off the ale tanks.
No potions left, no res left.
Here's this stupid move again. Oh, alright.
Dude, that appeared all around me. Oh, scary.
That do?
We'll get the hang of this prick, I swear to God.
Want me to revive?
No, not
Better
until I'm
chance
dead.
than if-
Nah, used it. He is such a prick, isn't he?
Okay.
I love it though. I love it. It's good fun.
We need to catch him in the stun lock. Knock him down and then bounce in the stun.
Yeah, well, like we did that first time where he didn't even get to flee or anything. It was like a 5-minute fight. He should be near a flee anyway, I think.
This is it right here. Nope, never mind.
No, that's crazy balls of fire.
Alright,
Big
I didn't
balls.
get hit.
Big juicy balls. Yeah. Hopefully by the end of... Oh, there we go. He's fleeing.
Yep, back up.
Oh, he clipped me with his tail.
What a prick! I'm going away. Meanwhile, I'm just going to kill you all.
I'm just gonna max range clip you with my tail.
Oh, dang. I went to the other guy. Oh well. We're down to 70. We're good.
Oh, good. Squeaky gets mad props. Res the streamer. We got any
Man.
lanterns? We use them all.
I don't.
That's okay. We can do this. We're gonna do exactly what we just did, but without using all of the potions that we used or any of the reses we just used.
They only
Too
use
easy.
potions
Not
after it was
necessarily-
just me.
Hey, Jim, how's it
I
going?
haven't necessarily stun locked him.
It should be easy to stun lock now. Oh, come on, let me up. There we go. It seems like the climbing animation happens after you've jumped and like you land and then you climb. It's weird.
Yeah, it just depends on like
I hate when
how you
get
hit it.
stuck I hate how you get stuck on the wall. It's the only way
Cool,
you can
cool.
you're facing it. When you get stuck on the wall, it's
Yeah. What is this anything we actually need? Oh, halogenic. That's the best kind of genic. Hey, babies. Hey, Jen. Welcome back, bud. Did you get some beer? Hope you got some beer.
He's all the way up in the garden.
So I don't know. It seems like 8:30. Like just when I want to stream, something's happening in the area. It's got to be. There must be like Jane was saying. There must be someone who's just like got a gigabit connection or something, trying to like upload like crazy, and just destroying their data. You already had some on hand. Just need a garbage bags. Ugh.
I'm gonna hop on to party 1, and then I think January and I are probably gonna play some.
Yeah, no worries.
All right.
I just got one hit.
Oh, you like keyboard more? Yeah, I have issues with keyboard. I am a lot better with controller than with keyboard. I'm waiting for Buddy to hop on here, and then we'll go probably do some Hellions or something. All right, we'll see you in a moment. Yeah, I mean, I've played console games most of my life. I mean, I played console games more than I played computer games, so it is what it is, I guess. Nah, it's very difficult for me to get used to keyboard. Yeah, I actually bought a PlayStation 4 just recently so I could get in on the Monster Hunter World beta coming in a couple days. During that time, I won't be playing any Dauntless, sorry. I'll be streaming that instead.
Not to self. That one should be training.
Now, don't get me wrong, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between Monster Hunter World and Dauntless. But, I'm going to be bouncing back and forth between the two of them. For streaming, that is. Yeah, no, Monster Hunter Freedom 1 and 2 is pretty good. I mean, like, I've only played on 3DS, which has been, what is it? It's called, I think it's 3U in English, but it's 3G in Japan, so I've played 3G, 4G, Cross, and Double Cross. Oh, so, G is the G rank, which is like the next level difficulty for that game set. So when you play, like, let's just say like 3, you're playing the low rank and high rank quests, and then you get G, which you go up to G rank quests. But in the English version, they call it, what is it, Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate, but in Japan, it's called Monster Hunter 3G.
seem a little friendlier.
Yeah, it will be on PC, but because this is like, I don't want to say it's Capcom's first attempt at PC gaming and whatnot, but they had what was called COG, or Capcom Online Games, and what that was, it was a third-party system that they used for online games for like Monster Hunter Frontier and Frontier G and Frontier Z now. But the problem is that I don't think that Capcom has all the server space and everything necessary to run a computer game like that made right now. So that's why they're pushing it back further from like as opposed to like PlayStation and Xbox, who already have everything all set up.
Yeah, when you have a game on PlayStation and Xbox, they take care of most of it.
Yep. How's it going, January?
Hey man, I'm doing pretty good. Not the best day at work, but wasn't the worst.
Yeah, I mean, I know the feeling. I've had those bad days before too.
Yeah, I really liked my schedule, and you know, we're a full puppet school. Kids are always coming and leaving.
Right,
So
right.
Schedules change pretty frequently. If a parent just because the parents demand it.
All right, so I got an echo of myself through your speaker, I think.
What?
Yeah, because I just heard your game start, and every time that you say something, there's a little like beep sound right before your mic comes on.
How about now?
And now it's good.
Alright,
You're also really, really like soft. Your voice is like really, really soft. Yeah, the guy Jim that's on my chat, he said he had heard that before, but I think you fixed it now.
yeah, sorry about that. That was my recording settings.
Oh, no problem. No problem.
Maybe I should get a dog.
Everything's all good now.
Seem a little friendlier.
I doing the audio recordings, I have to turn my volume and my gain really far down.
Oh,
That way
okay.
I don't get any sort of residual feedback from my computer or the bedroom.
Oh, okay.
And then obviously I don't care as much about extra noise when I'm just chatting.
Yeah.
And sometimes I forget to set it back. Even so much, one time we were playing with Swalsey, and he turns me all the way up. He's like, gosh, January, I don't know why you're so quiet. And I was like, oh, I know why. And so I turned myself up, and then he blasted me up at the same time. And I just said one little thing and just screamed his damn ear off.
I think that also happened to me the first time that I played too. Or like, I was playing with Swalsey too. Well, what I had done is I had actually set up my I have a H4n Zoom.
I'd wager there's a pretty big storm.
Is that your mic?
Yeah, it's a full-on like listening device. Like it's something that you'd want to use for like a podcast or something like that. But you can connect it
Yep.
directly to your computer and whatnot, and directly connect it to anything with a TSR cable or like your what is it, like an actual like microphone cable. So
Yeah, like an actual audio cable, rather not like USB or something like that.
right. It's just like this is kind of like an amateur like audio equipment. It would be something like
Yeah.
like it wouldn't be something CNN would use, but it might be something like a group like like the Young Turks or something like that would use
for sure.
for their audio equipment.
Yeah, I got the base level Blue Yeti, and I like it. It's just too sensitive without a pop-up filter,
Right.
and then what I'd run into with any microphone with decent pickup is I pick up my laptop fan,
Yeah.
and so I get a lot of humming. And so when I do recording, I don't want to have to remove that humming electronically.
Right.
So I just turn my gain all the way down, and I turn my recording volume my actually recording volume all the way down, and then I'll go in and I'll edit it later.
Right.
By the way, I am in town, so if you want to get something started, I don't know if we have enough to run something. I would love to run Hellion or Zaga.
Well,
I can do either.
let's do some Hellion. That's what I was doing yesterday, and I think I found a way to kill him really quickly.
All right, let me look at my gear. I'm all right.
All right.
I'm ready when you are.
All right. So Jim is asking about the upcoming patch, like the reset and everything in ETA. I wouldn't. My thing is that with the ETA on that, they're being rather quiet about it, obviously, but I would suspect it's going to be after the Monster Hunter World Beta.
Yeah, Swalsey and I were talking about this. There's no reason why they'd want to compete
Right.
when they're releasing something new, right when they could just wait and not have any competition.
Yeah, I mean, because the main thing with it is that like trying to compete with Monster Hunter World right now would not be in their best interest at all.
No, and they've already had numerous issues with their update server.
Yeah.
And I honestly think competing with anything when you have to run on their kind of honestly shoddy update server for whatever they're running
Right.
is kind of sad. I don't know if so they're in BC, so they're right in my backyard.
Right.
I know numerous data centers there that have no problems hosting massive companies. And so I don't know if they went through some cheap data center out of Vancouver or south of Seattle, but world-renowned West Coast server providers or data centers are in Seattle. I mean,
Right.
that's the home of Microsoft, Amazon,
Right.
a number of things, that they all run data centers out of Seattle.
Right.
So I honestly think they're skimping on that,
Yep.
and it shows. That's why every update, their forums are blasted with, "Oh, I tried to update and it froze
Yeah.
again."
All right, I found him. Jim is asking, is it because Monster Hunter already has the big player base, or just fans?
Most definitely.
Yeah, that would be a big thing. The other thing is that there's still a lot of people that don't know about Dauntless. Like,
Well, yeah, I mean, Monster Hunter's been around since the PlayStation 1.
Right.
This has been around since 8 months ago. I just learned about it a month ago.
about Dauntless?
Yeah, I mean, I had never played any of the Monster Hunter series. I had never even been involved in this game, this style of game. So, yeah, once I heard about this, I thought it was fun.
Yeah.
And then, honestly, one of my friends was like, dude, just wait for Monster Hunter World. And I'm like, well, that's going to be a while, because I'm not getting a PS4 for that.
Right. Yeah, I randomly stumbled upon it, or Dauntless, back in June, I think it was. And
That should not have hit me.
yeah. But damn it.
He's getting really angry. With how
Yeah.
he is. See, I don't really know how to kill him that long.
There we go. I'm just trying to get the legs for right now to get those.
Oh my fire refills, okay.
Get them lovely yellow orbs.
What do they do?
They give you speed.
Oh shit. Healing health.
There we go.
How'd you knock him down? Was that a leg break?
Yeah, it was a leg break.
I don't know how to fucking dodge that, man.
You need to time it just right and double dash.
Damn it. That fucking Q put me in. Sorry.
No problem.
That Q put me in the wrong spot. I keep trying to tone down my language because honestly, I have atrocious language for streaming, but I'm not that good at it. I'll self-revive here. This is a nightmare for you.
No problem. Okay, he's leaving. Yeah, if you can keep getting these orbs, you can, what is it, just keep going, like, just crazy at him.
Does it also increase attack speed?
Yeah, it increases its attack speed by, like, a time and a half.
Oh, I noticed that. Oh, goodness. And how do you get him to drop said orb?
You have to hit his, like, tail and whatnot when he's enraged. But he's not enraged anymore.
So you actually want him to get enraged then to get
Yes.
low DPS.
Yes. That's how, what is it, Little Green and I got him in like 7 minutes. He's nashering.
Oh, I got hit in midair. Awesome. I got hit by a stomp in midair. That's a little bit of a bummer.
Damn it. I'll come get you just a second.
Yeah, he'll run away from me.
I got you now.
Sorry about that.
No problem.
First match of the game. First match. Actually, I don't know what. I just realized my whatever command I have for my knight disables my dash.
Oh, really?
That makes a lot of sense why I've had such trouble dodging while talking.
There we go. Damn it. God damn it. Jerry, you really should get this game. This game rocks. It's kind of like it gives me my Monster Hunter fix while I'm waiting for Monster Hunter to come out. He's getting pretty close here. Oh, we staggered him. There we go. Good job. There we go. Yeah, no, this game rocks. It is really good. Considering it's a third party, it's a third party build, and they don't have a lot of money, but they're doing an amazing job. Come on.
Nice one. Good
Awesome.
job. Jerry?
No, but Jerry, keep in mind that they're going to be doing the December reset here pretty soon. So they're going to be changing the entire structure of how the game is done. It's going to be completely different. Like, there's going to be a new weapon, 2 new behemoths, and they're completely changing how progression works. And they're starting an augmenting system as well, which is going to be pretty cool. Yeah, January's been keeping up on it too.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it should be a big change.
Yep. So the reset is supposed to happen sometime in December. Because they're kind of a smaller company and third party, they're not giving an exact date they're going to do the reset, which is smart on their part, because if they say they're going to do it like in the first week of December and then they have to push it back 2 weeks, it's really going to upset their player base currently. And I honestly think that they're going to do the reset probably directly after the Monster Hunter World Beta. So probably sometime, probably that following weekend or that following Friday.
I would put it, if you are in North America, Friday the 22nd. If you are in Asia, Saturday the 23rd.
Yeah.
Or Thursday the 21st. Maybe it'll be on a Thursday or a Friday.
And it would probably be safe to say that this setup that they're bringing in here is probably what the open beta is going to look like.
Last long without learning the basics. A borrowed sword and a shiny breastplate. Not a slayer.
All right, January, do you want to go again, or did you?
I would love to, but I'd like to actually upgrade some of my Hellion gear first.
Right. Okie dokie. Yeah, or what was it? Monster Hunter World is the beta on PC too. No, the beta is only on PlayStation 4 and only for those who have the PlayStation Plus. And it's only from the 9th until the 12th of December in this month, so. Yeah, I haven't played Monster Hunter Online on PC. I have played Frontier, though. And Frontier is pretty fun. Yeah. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that... because, you know, Monster Hunter was originally on PlayStation. I think this is kind of, I don't want to say it is Capcom saying I'm sorry for going to Nintendo, because it kind of alienated a lot of the player base going to Nintendo, especially in Japan. It was, I don't want to say it was a bad move. I want to say that it was a not such a good choice to move it to Nintendo, because every kid under the sun has a Nintendo DS, so you'd be stuck with troll kids all the time in Japan, which is where I'm playing from. You ready to go, January?
Yeah. I'm completely out of Moonstone fragments. I gotta find those, but I'm good to go.
Okay. We can farm those a little later if you'd like. But what was I gonna say? Do you have any ice weapons?
I don't. My Pangar blades don't do ice things.
Okay.
I don't know why not, but they just don't. Maybe they gotta hit a certain level.
Yeah.
I'm no wayfinder. I think it's good I can.
My Zaga blades, although they don't get any benefits, they do pretty strong damage. So
Yeah. Yeah, I got my Pangar chain blades maxed out.
what do they do at max?
I think it's, if I'm not mistaken, it's 390. Or it's 380. 380. But because
And it
it's...
actually does the frost.
Yeah. And they do the frost, so it does, technically it does 480 against Hellion.
And I just crashed.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
Okay. Well, I can log out and log back in. That's fine. Hold on just a second. We're gonna come back here just a second. Yeah, this newer patch has been crashing a lot lately, I've noticed. Like the...
Yeah, it's kind of crazy.
Yeah.
Hey guys,
Hey, how's it going?
Hey,
it's good. How about you guys?
Good. We're doing some Hellion. You want to join?
Sure.
That's it.
Are you playing on the Australian servers?
Yep, same here. We'll add you just a second here. Danny, what's your username?
Danny Formers.
I'm
But
not
I'm in game in like a few seconds.
Oh, you'll be in game in a few seconds? Okay. Alright, we're gonna be doing some Hellion. Need to get them leg breaks.
Okay.
Get them scorch claws.
Yes. Alright, I'm in game now.
Cool, cool.
That last batch of healing elixirs might not have been properly sealed before this.
Awesome.
What a
You ready to go?
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
Yeah, just a second.
No problem.
I have a lot of notes.
Yes, I'm ready.
Alright. Jim, for different... Jim's asking, what is it, out of curiosity, what weapon is good for what kind of behemoth? If it's a slower, kind of centrally located behemoth, I tend to go axe. So something like Quillshot or Deadeye or Charog or sometimes even like Hellion. You could do Hellion with it, but if it's something that's going to be moving really quickly, usually I would go hammer or chain blades. So something like well, definitely if it's a boopable monster like a Shrike or Embermane, I definitely go hammer or chain blades. But something like a Drask, sword works really good with Drask, I've noticed, though. Just as long as you know his tells really well and you can roll through them. But other than that, I would say fast-moving monsters try and use chain blades or hammer for the mobility. I wouldn't say no sword at all. I mean, we play with a guy named, what is it, Little Green, and Little Green is actually really good with a sword. So.
He uses it on everything.
Yeah.
I mean, I can only use the chain blades, and even that's kind of.
The only reason why I didn't talk much about sword is because it's my weakest weapon to try and use. Like, it's the one that I'm not as good at compared to everything else. Yeah, chain blades are pretty awesome. I would say that hammer is the one I'm the best with though, if I'm going to be honest. I'm just using chain blades because if you hit the legs too high, it'll register as a body hit instead of a leg hit.
So we don't want to hit off his little spikes then, huh?
Jesus Christ, I'm rubber banding all over the place.
Yeah, welcome to my world. Give me your yellow orbs.
I think his little thing makes you immune to fire.
Yep, it does.
That's really interesting. Okay, so you do want him to actually charge up.
Is that Danny?
Oh, he's
watch out.
Right on.
It's okay.
Thanks.
And I'm gonna be down. He gave me the young beaver slap in the air.
Hey, how's it going? We're doing Hellion.
We were just bragging about you.
I'm a little preoccupied right now.
Lady friend?
Yeah, you oh, Shroud, the lady friend. Yeah, sure.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I thought you were saying. Must have been thinking of somebody else.
I have lady friend.
Somebody was saying that they're caring for a girlfriend or something like that. Very good. I think they're on their third run tonight. With a single one successful that I know of. I know he's killed it once.
Oh, he's watching it.
I don't know.
I would say I've been having a good night.
I haven't killed a Shroud or a Rezahiri ever. It's not cute.
I think I might be strong enough to kill a Shroud now with the party.
You should be. I was about where you're at when I killed my first Shroud.
My hammer, I think it's a level 4 and 5 on Resident, so it should be strong. As long as I don't get the one hit, as someone, that works. If someone gets the orb for me, then I should be fine.
Oh no. Just down to Swalsey again. I think he's got to solo the Rezakiri. What a bummer.
Yeah, they're at the danger level 100, right?
Yep. And then he's going on there. They must have gotten it to run away once, so it might even be somewhat close. Where is this guy? Oh, I see.
I farmed, I think, 3 Rezas.
Really?
Successfully got 3.
I always thought Red was harder than Shroud.
Ridiculous. Ooh.
Ow.
To Danny.
Good. Damn it.
Oh god, the 6 are made. No, the clone. Why are you not?
There we go.
See it coming, but then you're doomed with this right there. Eat bullets.
Oh, that backswing got me. Got me with a little roundhouse.
Oh.
Thanks.
There we go. What are you up to right now, Little Green?
I'm in the shroud. I'm in the pain. This. I've got lucky tonight with 1 shroud and three Rezakiris, so asking for another shroud is I mean, it's going okay.
Yeah.
I'm okay. Nothing's on fire.
Yeah, I'll be back in just a second. I'm gonna go AFK for a minute.
What's the go, Danny?
God.
Oh yeah, yeah, you got caught.
I can't really play.
You got caught out, bud.
Hide in the trees where it's safe.
All right, let's go back.
Ow. Okay, it's not safe. It's not safe.
All right, I'm back. So, how close are you to finishing there, Little Green?
Probably, if I'm lucky, halfway.
Halfway. Are you soloing?
Now I am. You just had to say it, didn't ya?
I'm going back to the EU servers because I'm robbing Ben way too hard right
All right,
now.
Danny.
Later, Danny. Thanks for
Yeah,
the
but
run.
I stay in Discord.
Yep.
Yeah,
Thanks a bunch.
You be right for a second.
So, Little Green, we were having I've been having the same issue with with Hellion again.
Oh god, I don't know, man. They need to fix that drop rate or something.
Yeah, because we did 4 of them yesterday, and I don't think you got.
We got 1. I got 1.
You got 1?
You got 2, yeah.
Yeah, I ended up getting 2.
I got 1. I know that for sure.
So, anyway, January, do you want to do some Hellion, or do you want to switch over and do some Nezaga instead?
Doesn't matter to me. I'm down for anything. Just tell me what you want to run.
Well, I need some more of them Scorched Claws. I also need crackling spine from the Nezaga as well. So
I need the spine so I can run anything, man.
all right, well,
spine, and I can always gear up my my Hellblades.
Yep. All right. Well, let's switch over and do some Nezaga then.
Okay, let me gear up my. Let me switch gear here.
Did you get knocked out?
Not yet. I think I made him run. We're in round 3, boys.
Woo!
Ooh.
They seem a little friendlier.
That clench butthole. Oh. Oh man.
Hey man, if it's not clenched, is it even a butthole?
Right. So let me know when you're ready, January, or we can wait for Little Green. Let's bring the pain. All right, we're gonna do Nezaga if we finish before you do.
I think I'm almost done because I just broke its leg.
Okay. We're heading out on this Neizaga. We'll come back and
Honestly, a pretty short hunt nowadays. So
yeah, I'm going axe too, so I can try and get those body breaks. Cause I need me's the body breaks.
Man.
Is he getting orb happy?
Yeah.
If he's getting orb happy, that's a good sign.
Yeah. That's his third orb after the
well,
third.
it's good for his hit points. Or it's good for him for his health, but bad for your hit points.
Yeah.
I booped him.
Didn't you say you needed to get moonstones?
I did terrible that round.
January? You say you needed those moonstones, right?
Yep.
Yeah, let's get them.
Oh, they're doing Shroud now. Oh.
Yeah, this is.
How does one? I don't even know how one gets moonstones.
It's the ones that look like quartz, the rock thingies that look like quartz.
Oh, okay.
In this level here.
Used to do the revives and stuff.
Yeah.
Hey, I'm curious about your experience with Japanese.
Yeah.
How many times? How much integration has Japanese had with like English words or a Japanese, like kind of a Japanese way of saying an English word that's been incorporated into the?
There are a lot. There are a lot. But it's one of those things like.
I'm back.
Hey, how's it going? They would find a way to make it work with their alphabet, rather than it's like actual pronunciation. So like, it's really funny. Instead of saying like the word theme, they would say tema.
Oh yeah, definitely. They'll make it sound. They'll make it work with their language.
Right.
I was just wondering because there's a whole section of Korean called Konglish.
Konglish.
Essentially, just a Korean way of saying a English word.
Yeah.
So taxi instead of taxi.
Yeah, same here.
Cheese instead of cheese.
Yeah. No, it's a lot. It's a lot the same here.
Yeah. And then like Konglish extends so far to that there's not even really Korean writing for it. Like it's a word that they have a Korean word for.
Right.
But the Korean word that the English word has become more popular than the Korean way.
Right.
And it's really funny because it's typically just like kind of awkward, little bit racist sounding way of saying the English word. You just add "oo" on the end of it. So while they'll say cheese, you could say chizu, and they'll probably understand you.
Right. So like in Japan, most of their borrow words are from English, but they have a lot of other words that were borrowed either from German or like a lot from actually Dutch.
Interesting.
Yeah. So it's actually, well, I mean, it makes sense in the sense in Japan because during the what they call the Sakoku period, where Japan literally shut its doors to every foreign country except for Holland.
They're the ones that snuck everything in.
Yeah. Through a little area.
I totally knew that. That makes sense. Yeah.
Yeah. So like their word for bread is actually pan, which is the Dutch word for bread.
Oh, that's really interesting. That's fun. That's really cute. I forgot all about that. That it was kind of the Dutch that they just snuck shit in.
Right. So like the Dutch were the only people allowed in during that time period, and they were only allowed in through one small port in Nagasaki called Dejima.
How fun. Hey, he's in the down
Yeah.
spawn.
I'm right here waiting for you whenever you're ready.
All right, I'm gonna go get that. I don't know if I need that lava over there, but I'm gonna get it anyway.
Okay. I'm gonna just go in after him because.
Great. I'll be there to hit the prisons when I
Are you
shoot.
getting that crackling spine? Oh man.
I'm gonna try it.
So, do we got a any sort of strategy for the spine?
For the spine,
Attack the middle of the section. That's
hit
it.
hit the big guy.
I'll join you after you guys are done. My grip is pretty good night for me. 3 Reza gears, 2 Shroud. A 5 for 5, boys. That last Shroud, ooh, it was getting down to the wire. No pots, no stamina potions, no airdrops. Had to fight a clone and an orb.
Ah, crap.
Just running around.
He's kind of close to it, so it's gonna be kind of awkward. He launched little ones that I'm not gonna be able to get.
No problem.
He's down.
No problem. I got him.
Hey look, you have a super competent chain blade, unlike me. I'm terrible.
Well, the good thing about being perpetually behind is nobody wants you being DPS. So you get to just do, you just,
It's
do
not
it.
about the DPS, it's just that I'm terrible with timing on chain blade. When Desperado was like, alright, Little Green, you knock me balls, okay? Okay.
Yeah, just keep him off my back. Not
Nope.
on my back, off my back.
That day we learned, don't trust Little Green with your ways. God, I love this Moon Reaver armor. Makes me move so fast. I feel like I win.
Once went by me, but I got it.
No problem.
More, I don't need you.
He's down.
Dude, we double knocked him down. I broke something and knocked him down, and then you shocked him and knocked him down as well.
Nice. Oh, that's another Konglish. Nice see.
Nice suit.
That's it. But it's not Naisu unless that U is really like
Nice
that's
suit.
where you get loud.
That almost sounds, that's in Japanese, it's nice suit.
Well, so like even they pronounce S, their generic S sound is su, so almost like SU with like a very soft U. And so if something ends with that kind of, any English word ends with that kind of ending, they're gonna go the ooh on it.
I feel like the desert.
Come here, Papa needs a charge. There you at.
Oh, that feels so good. It just gave me 3 medium ores.
That's it. There you go. That was a natural nice right there.
Nice.
Actually one of my favorite points of gaming in Korea came while I was playing some Overwatch. And I ended up having a really good play, without a doubt my best play, where I ended up coming in, dealing some damage, Diva ulting, taking out 3, and then killing the remaining 2 solo. And literally my entire time, because they all knew I was American by this point, because I pretty much told them it was my shitty Korea. They were just like, nice, 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 ah! They were just screaming. Oh, it was so funny. It was my top tier gaming moment in Korea.
Wow, I might need to use my lantern.
What do you need that crafting sign for to level up your weapons, Desperado?
Pardon?
What do you need that crafting sign?
Yeah, I do.
I know, that's like...
One, sorry. Got the other though, but I missed one. I think each orb does damage to the prison. I noticed that if I take out, if I knock back 2 of them, I swear it does more damage than if I only knock out the 1.
4, 7. Both my hammers.
Man, this monster's so bad for me. I don't take enough damage from him, so I'm not really afraid of it, and so I just get hit all the time. And then I go and try to Shroud, and I'm like, whatever. And I'm like, no, I should have cared about that. I should have cared about that hit.
Shroud's a little bit easier. Less one-shot ability.
One of the things that's a bummer about going for the spine is there's not enough room for both people to get a hit in there.
Yeah. There we go. Good. Nice kill. Oh, so I figured out all my my streaming issues I was having.
What were those issues?
I had set it to 1080p. Like all the settings.
That'll do it.
Yeah, that'll do it. And originally my bitrate was at 10,000.
Oh, wow. And I'd imagine your computer's not that good.
No. As a matter of fact, I constructed my computer from used parts and a really, really nice new graphics card. So, the only thing that wasn't used was the case and the, well, the graphics card, the case, and the power supply. So I found someone online that was getting rid of a a Lenovo desktop that had a Core i5 Sandy Bridge, 3 gigahertz. It overclocks at like 3.3, and it had 8 gigs of RAM and everything with it. Like, it was the whole desktop and everything. Nothing was missing from it, and he wanted less than $100 for it. So I was like, jump on that. So I don't know about Korea.
Yeah, that's a deal.
Yeah. I don't know about Korea, but Yahoo Auction is where it's at in Japan. That's like Japan's eBay. So this guy was just trying to get rid of these desktops, and like, I had to buy a new case because my graphics card wouldn't fit in it, and the power supply in the original case was just too small for it. So I ended up being able to get the entire setup for my desktop computer here, that I can stream Dauntless and play it with very little issues for less than $400.
Very nice. I'm at $950 US, and I can barely play Dauntless.
So the only thing is that my that Sandy Bridge is being phased out. That LGA 1155.
Did you want to come with us, Little Green?
Wait.
Yeah, you didn't tell the guys. You just,
Oh,
just gonna abandon them.
Okay, that's fine. I got dragged anyway. I've been drafted.
You've been drafted? Okay. Jump on in. We're doing good here.
Alright, I'll jump back. Are you coming over? Or what are you doing? Little Green.
Hey, we got us spine there. That's dope.
Little Green, are you jumping up with us, or are you hanging with Desperado and that? What are you doing? Oh, okay. Yeah, no, I'll drag you.
Okay.
So let's see. I need a tail spike.
Tail spike. Okay.
The electric one. So I think it has to be enraged to get it. Maybe not.
The tail spike? No, the tail spike, you have to cut the tail off.
And then generic drop.
So that.
And then I need a shiny nubbin, but I hear like the shiny nubbin can't drop from.
Pretty much anything but a Pangar. But don't worry, I was able to max out my hammer. Yesterday? So my hammer now does like 460 fire damage, and against Pangar.
Oh yeah, that'll do some damage.
Yeah, that'll piss in his Wheaties. Yeah, it's 460.
I'm ready when you are for anything.
What do you want to
do? Did you get the Zaga gear you needed?
Yeah, but I need to get. Oh, I need to do a head break, but I can do that anytime. That's not a problem. You need that tail break, don't you?
Yeah, let's do the tail, and then maybe we could try the head in the same run.
All right, sounds good. I am going to go with my axe again, my trusty axe, to cut that tail. All right, let's load out. So are you a big Blizzard fan then, January? Or is it just Overwatch?
Actually, I used to be a huge Blizzard fanboy because of Warcraft 2 and, for some part, Warcraft 3.
Yeah.
But I guess I was in the minority when I didn't want Warcraft 3 to be an MMO. I liked it as an RTS.
Yeah.
I didn't like StarCraft.
See, I was the other way
just
around. I preferred StarCraft to Warcraft.
Yeah. And as did the rest of the world.
Yeah.
I just never. StarCraft. 1 second. StarCraft is in every way, shape, and form a more superior competitive game.
Yeah.
But that's not why I played it. I've never liked really the Warhammer, StarCraft kind of futuristic stuff. That's never been That's never been something I've had fun with.
Right. Yeah. Like you mean like the Warhammer 40K?
Yeah.
Kind of universe. Yeah. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. The kind of like creepy, weird space capitalists versus generic communist animal has never been something I've really enjoyed playing against or playing.
Right. Or what was it? Yeah, capitalist versus communist versus an altruistic futuristic society.
Yeah, exactly. An egalitarian.
Well, actually, I would consider it more of a theocracy than anything.
Yeah, that's right. Like theocratic utilitarian.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
And I never needed it to be that complex. I enjoyed
human versus orc.
Yeah, and then what I ended up loving so much, and what they ended up doing for me in StarCraft 2, but more they started in Warcraft 3, was the orcs had their own agenda, and it was legit.
Yeah.
And on some level, there was legitimacy in the undead campaign.
Right.
Probably didn't need to be such huge dicks about it, but you know there was legitimacy there.
Right.
Versus. I mean, even in the beginning, we only thought the orcs were the bad guys because we were playing the humans.
Right.
Versus like StarCraft, it was so one-sided toward the Terran. It seemed, and it just wasn't my thing, is all.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it was really one-sided towards the Terran, but. It was kind of like one of those things, like when you first start out with it, it's kind of like that whole explorer aspect, like that human explorer aspect.
Yeah.
And then they kind of morph it from there. But I mean, the Zerg basically behave kind of like a it's a hive mind. I mean, everything is basically like hive related. I mean, everything is all for the Overlord. More than anything. So, I mean, reminds me a lot of Borg, like the Borg itself, in that aspect.
I don't like Star Trek either, which might just be another X on my coffin.
Okay, well, no, I mean, I will be honest. I have seen every Star Trek episode ever made.
It is what it is. I don't blame you.
Yeah, no, but I mean that's excluding the animated series because I don't really consider that part of the canon.
I didn't even know there was a Star Trek animated series.
Yeah, it was really bad. Think like Scooby-Doo style animation with themes designed for children.
What year did this come?
1976 or 77.
Okay, so this was a failed experiment. They thought they could capitalize on
right.
up and growing young animation for children.
Right. They thought they could just take a name and put a something to it like that. Because
have you guys seen the new Behemoth in Dauntless?
Pardon?
I've only seen the screenshots of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new Behemoth in game. But the new ones are Skarn and Armar
they're like,
or something.
Yeah, that one's like a Ratatouille kind of like upgrade. The other one kind of looks like a something.
Yeah, like something.
Like a Charog turtle or something.
Well, from the way they described it, it's basically an armor type that uses like its armor ability to like make like what is it like spikes come out of the ground, basically, is the way it sounded like when I was reading the thing online for it. So
That
and,
sounds like
and you have to break the parts off of it to actually do damage. Like you have to break off its armor.
oh, this guy will be nasty.
Well, and that really will be the future of this game, is bosses that have 4 or 5 steps to deal damage to them. Because currently we have, you know, the Dark Souls, if you get hit, you die models.
Right.
You know, it will just be continuations on having to do steps in order to get damage done.
Yeah, I like the whole kind of like solving a puzzle with each one kind of thing. Like, it's a little bit different with Monster Hunter. Like, Monster Hunter definitely has some with a quote-unquote puzzle, but it's not as well pronounced as with this game. There goes the tail.
I never played Monster Hunter, honestly.
Well, I would honestly say it's probably the inspiration for something, for a game like this, more than anything. Because like even like the devs, they said inside like interviews that they themselves are going to be playing Monster Hunter World as well. So I mean, it's obviously something that's important to them as well.
But I mean, honestly, as far as like, and one thing that like capitalism does right is the fact that with competition, you get a better product.
Oh yeah, definitely, definitely. I mean, politically I tend to lean more left than anything, but I don't. It's not like I don't see the benefits of capitalism.
Well, yeah, I mean, I don't mean to turn this into some weird-ass political discussion, but I mean, I can't even think of a game that isn't Monster Hunter that fits in the Monster Hunter category.
Right.
And so we'll never, like, basically as a player, we'll never lose from more companies in this market.
Right. Considering that there aren't that many actually in it to begin with. Like, the ones that are actually in here, like, if you think about it, there's this one, I can't remember the name of it, but it's like Dragon something or another, which is a mobile game, which is basically almost a complete rip-off of the, what was it, the Monster Hunter Explorer series. And then again, I mean, like, I'm using a Monster Hunter theme, but it was... Did you get a chance to play Monster Hunter Explorer? Can you play it from Korea?
I have not played a single Monster Hunter ever.
Oh, okay. Well, if you like this, you'd like it.
The closest I've gotten was I played this. I'd have to look it up. I don't even remember the title of it. It was on my Steam. I played it for about a week. It was fun, but it was so like anime, the video game meets like some kind of like generic Monster Hunter, or like kind of like monster capture game that I couldn't play it. It was so like difficult to get through. Like from the writing, I mean, it just came off like a crappy anime that you've seen 100 times.
Because I think we got the triple break on the head, if I'm not mistaken.
I know we got at least 2. It was very possible that we got one when I was not there.
Whoa. He's bouncing all over the place there. God dang it, this goat is like sitting here trying to attack me. like I was trying to get a hit off, like I had a triple charge and then a goat hit me. Like, what the hell are you doing here, goat? Do you want to die? Oh, I knocked him back. There we go. Danny, are you in town?
Yeah.
All right. I will. Back? No problem. I will add you when we get back in town.
Oh.
See, electric tail spike. I didn't see if I got that sparking spike or not. Well, we'll check this out here and see if I got it, because if I did, then my chain blades go up one more level. How about you, January? What'd you get?
Need the right tool for the right job.
All right.
Stay alive, Slayer.
Invite Danny.
Oh, I'm on the EU service right now.
Oh, okay. No problem.
What are you guys killing? I could try the Australian service once again because I was rubber banding way too hard before.
No problem.
I really can't wait for like a core kind of remake.
Oh, you mean like
they're like I just right now, like, even if I got a rare core, I don't care because I already know what's in it.
Yeah.
Like, it's just like.
Well, I thought that they said.
So
yeah, I thought that they said that they're changing the whole core aspect. Like now you have to charge it or something along those lines.
Yeah, I'm not totally sure. I didn't read fairly enough to really care because.
Well,
I just don't care.
Yeah, no, they said that like the core system that we have now is basically what's going to be what they're going to have when like for drops after you slay the behemoth, but there's going to be certain aspects that you need to basically like augment, or not augment, but power up these cores, and then once you use the core, it does something like super awesome. Yeah.
That could be cool. By the way, did you get your head break?
No, I did not.
What?
Yeah, but I did get that electric spike, but I don't think I need it anymore.
Oh, I didn't get the tail spike.
All right, well, we can do it again. That's cool.
Might as well.
Nezaga?
Yeah, Nezaga. Jerry in chat, he was saying he wants to use a bow in game.
That's gonna be a while, I think, in this game.
Be cool.
Yeah, it's definitely going to be a long while. Like the developers have even said, like in the forums and whatnot, that they're really. Oh, you guys go ahead and tell me when you're ready.
Ready.
January, you ready?
Yep.
All right. The developers have even said that they're really looking for fights right now to make you get in closer. Like they don't want to do the very it's not that they don't want to, but I just don't think it's in the works right now to have like distanced like fights between like your slayers and behemoths. So
definitely not.
Yeah. And like even they said like they really want you to get the experience of like getting in close. Like the whole lore behind this is like basically going up and stabbing the behemoth yourself, sort of thing. So. And
again, like if you had one of my things in the current game, if you put a full-time gun or even a bow, every single hunt would be 4 people with a bow, effortlessly killing everything. The Ember Main, I think, was the only one that really seems like it would give maybe the Shroud.
Yeah.
But maybe.
Well, I don't know.
At the same time,
Reza Kitty would probably give someone a really good run for their money.
I mean, it just seems like the only ability that's difficult with the range is that one like little ball spam.
Right, but I mean, they would really have to up the ball spam for something like that.
Yeah, but then that would make that would make it impossible to melee it.
Yeah.
I don't ever see a full-time
ranged weapon. Yeah.
Like even the I think the longest range weapon will be the lance, and you have to charge it and like melee it to get there.
Yeah, the war pike thing. I think that's what it's called, the war pike.
Yeah, which is really interesting how their first ranged weapon requires also your trade-off with it is you can use the ranged on it, but then you lose your like damage increase through rapid successful hits.
Right.
Which I think is awesome.
Yeah. No, I mean it's definitely. I mean, it definitely looks like something that I would want to try and use. But the funny thing is that it looks like it works a little bit like Insect in the Monster Hunter series, which is a weapon that is it's glaive in the Monster Hunter series, but you're jumping and bouncing all over the place with it. Like, and when I say bouncing, I mean through the air, like you're vaulting over things and whatnot. So I mean, it's definitely very different, but it's definitely something. That's
kind of what you do with the hammer and the gun. You know, you have that rocket jump.
Right, but the hammer to me is more reminiscent of the gun lance more than anything. Because the gun lance in the Monster Hunter series, it basically had like 3 or 4 shells in it. And you could shoot them individually, or you could shoot them, all at once by finishing a combo. The only thing that was really...
Behind you here, guys, coming to get the little turrets that they're going to launch quite a few before I can stop it.
No problem.
Then tail, please.
Yep. Yeah, Jerry said blast like Mega Man. We need plasma cannons. I just lost all my music. This has been happening a lot recently for me when it comes to the desert levels.
Sorry, I couldn't. Oh, I hit it back through him. Oh shit, that was dope.
Yes, Chief, I had a really good birthday. I went.
That's right, it was just your birthday too. Shit. Happy birthday.
Yeah, it's my brother's on here, so he was asking me how my birthday was. I went bowling with my my two sons and my wife, and we had cheesecake, and we had some friends over, and it was a lot of fun.
I got a little too lit on the internet for my birthday.
Yeah. Oh, my birthday's on the 2nd, Jim. We also had some friends over. Yeah, well, Jerry, yeah, you can join Discord. Just give me a second. After I finish this fight here, I will add you.
Maybe middle then? Or top left, maybe. Oh, yep, he's middle.
Alright, go for them head breaks. Come on. What? Yeah, my brother is telling him that I live in Japan, and then my younger brother, he lives in Missouri, so we have a hard time. Our times don't match up all that well sometimes. Oh, he's almost dead.
Wow, he called it back already. That was fast.
No, he usually does that when he's like really close, like less than 10. Yeah, that's what I thought. That went pretty well.
I'd say so. How you doing on your rubber bands, Danny?
I'm bouncing all over the place.
Oh, what a trooper.
I mean...
Wow, 3 harvesters. We must have got a hell of a lot of brake parts.
Yeah.
6?
I got my electric tail spike again.
I still didn't.
I got it as well.
Wasn't it you, Danny, that was looking for the Nezaga or Envy and you couldn't find it?
Yeah, the envy.
Yeah. So, Chief, the reset hasn't happened yet. I'm expecting it to happen sometime after the Monster Hunter World Beta, which finishes on the 12th. And then I will lose everything, which is kind of sad because I've at endgame. I'm happy and sad at the same time. I'm losing my progression, but they've changed the game entirely, and I'm excited because it's probably going to feel a lot like Dauntless 2. Thoughts on that?
Talking to me?
Yeah.
What are you what thoughts?
The reset and then everything that they're going to be changing with it, it's going to feel kind of like a Dauntless 2 for us. Is what my feeling is going into it.
Oh, it's I got to be honest, I think it's going to change the game. I mean, I actually have not looked at this on the Twitch during the daytime. I mean, we're never going to have a competitive game. Like, it's never going to be as competitive as something like
Nothing
PvP.
But the finest
Yeah.
Austrian
So,
craftsmanship.
you know, be that as it may, it doesn't need to be. But as far as like a spectator game, I think it's going to be difficult for streamers and content creators like us.
Yep.
But I'm expecting the update to bring a whole new wave of people, and they would be wise to shove out more closed beta keys to go along with the update at the same time.
All right, I'm gonna invite Jerry in here really quick.
Go for it. I expect to see. I really hope they do a good job with this patrolling that they're talking about.
Yeah.
You know, the idea of going out and finding these creatures.
Right.
I also would love to see a bit more effort into making this game run on lower end systems, because you got to have a pretty damn good system to get this game to work, and it doesn't feel like you need to have this good of a system. to
Right.
go from 80 frames per second while recording on a game like Overwatch, which I feel like there's so much more going on that it's much more graphically intensive, to this is a little bummer. I completely understand that in Overwatch you're loading so much less per time. The maps are much smaller. Yeah, so I mean it's a toss-up. But I would love to see a bit more effort to make it run smoother on the lower end systems.
Right. Jerry, I sent you a personal message to your page. That is my Discord, and if you add me as a friend, I can do everything here. Would you like to come in to chat with us? Yeah, what is it? Jim is talking about how they're sending out about 2,000 beta keys a day currently.
Yeah, they say that, but I'm really curious how many of those are going to bots, unchecked emails, random signups that never recheck. And then I'd love to see their distribution of global stats.
Yeah. All right, hold on just a second. Jerry, I sent you a message directly to your YouTube channel. So I think you'd actually have to go to the, Creator Studio to find it, I think. Okay. Hold on just a second. Jim, do you have a way for me to message you? Or Jim, could you message me your Discord? Like, go to my my YouTube page and go to the About section, and then message me that way. And then I'll search for your user. Sorry for the wait, guys.
No worries.
Oh, sweet. So my brother's friend bought one of the Slayer packs when it was like on sale, and he's given one to my little brother, so we'll be able to play.
Oh, awesome!
Yeah,
That's nice.
it'll be great. Pardon?
I just said it sounds great.
Oh. Yeah, I'm excited. That's great. All right. Marius said that he sent the message, so I'm going to go check on that real quick. All right. I sent your request there. All right. And hold on just a second here. Sorry, Evans. We'll get there in just a second.
Is R. Mari Sung with you?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's the guy. His nickname is Jim. All right, Jim, what is your Discord then?
When it comes to weapons, practice makes perfect.
Get us set up, go after that Nezaga again real quick here. Alright, hold on just a second. All right, I sent that request. Okay. And I'm going to be adding him. Is that okay? January?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right. Sounds good. There you go. All right, let's get this Nezaga done. You guys ready?
Yeah.
All right.
I'm ready.
Here we go. Sorry about the long wait there. Got about enough time for 2 more.
Hello?
Hello?
Greetings.
Heyo.
How's it going, man?
Good.
Yeah, it's too kind of sad that they're gonna reset the game.
Yeah, I know. But from what they've said, it's going to be a lot better.
Yeah.
So, it's definitely something to really look forward to.
Yeah, a lot of stuttering in the game. Oh, in-game name is Stuff Goofy Shark.
Yeah. Game is Goofy Shark?
Yeah.
Alright, cool,
Goofy
cool.
Shark. Stealth Goofy Shark.
Chief, we can play at the US server. I'm playing on the Australian server right now, but the US server and the Australian server are pretty similar for me when it comes to rubber banding and whatnot, so. You just tell me when you guys, if you guys have time sometime, usually around now, to play, let me know, and I will hop on and we can play together. So. Is he up in that far corner?
No idea.
I think he might be.
This is Scout outfit? No?
Who? I'm wearing Nezaga, but Nezaga and the one that we're wearing is a placeholder for right now.
Yeah, about half the armors look the same. They just have a different skin color. Yeah, there he is.
I have tried playing on the EU servers, but the problem is that like the rubber banding is so bad that I have a hard time playing the higher level, what is it, behemoths with that.
That's how I'm feeling right now.
Yeah. So, I mean, it's not that I don't want to play on the EU server or play with people there. It's just that it's the one that it gives me the most difficulties compared to all the other servers. Well, Ethan, what we can do, and I would be just willing to do this for you, is that on like maybe like a Friday or something, like when I don't have to work on a weekend like that, we can set it up where I can just stay up late and we can play that way. Because that won't be a problem.
Oh, I missed them all. My bad.
No problem.
There was a way you can turn off motion blur.
Yep.
That's what I mean about some of the stuff that needs to get fixed for lower-end systems.
Rubber banding is when sometimes your connection is not as good, and it looks like you rolled away from the monster during an attack, but you still get hit anyway, and you get pulled back in. It's kind of like if you were stuck on a rubber band. That's what rubber banding is. Yeah, that's my username. Good job, guys.
We break that.
That's one break to the head. It's 49-42.
What? Excuse me, what? I think he put one of his little fucking traps at the top of that cliff there.
Yeah. You should see the one that he got stuck in the tree one time when I was playing this. It was really, really annoying.
Oh, that's some bullshit. I'm kind of bummed about that one.
Don't worry about it, man.
Okay.
Gotta use up this charge quick so I can get red.
Oh, I see him.
Come on. Come on.
thought the Monster Hunter thing would start in January.
Pardon? Which Monster Hunter?
I thought the World one would start in January. The beta.
Yep, and the beta starts on the 9th. I'm really excited for it. Or the 9th of this month, that is. So, but it's only for PlayStation 4 users. Like Xbox and PC has to wait. So, I actually bought a PlayStation 4 just for it. So.
You bought a Pro one or?
No, just the 1080p one, not the one that does 4K.
Okay.
So I have to barter with my wife to get a new TV.
Know that feel.
Yeah. She's like, I want a new fridge, and I'm like, yeah, but why get a fridge when we could have a 55-inch screen TV, and I could put that in the living room, and I could play games on that from my couch. Because that's how that's how I'm playing Dauntless right now. I'm sitting on my couch next to the TV that we have in our living room, and I'm playing Dauntless that way.
On the TV right now. So is it better to play on TV or is it better to play on
I'm used to console.
monitor?
I'm used to console gaming, so for me, it's more comfortable being sitting on the couch playing than it is for me to sit in a computer chair. Because the other thing is that I work at a school here in Japan, and there's a lot of times where I'm sitting at a desk for like an hour or two. So I really don't like sitting in a chair, like an office chair or whatnot, for long periods of time. I don't mind sitting on my couch, but
And after you sit on the computer chair, it doesn't hurt your back after a while.
yeah. Ethan, you got my email, don't you? Just email me your tag, or just message me in YouTube and under the About section, and then I will just add you myself that way.
How was I to know the route would
Does any of your students watch your stream?
That's the reason why I don't have a camera on. But so that's the main reason that I don't use a camera whatsoever.
Yeah, I just been take a break from streaming because I got burnt out.
Yeah. So Jim was saying that he spends 7 to 8 hours in a chair every day for work and whatnot. You guys ready to go for that Nezaga again?
Yeah.
Well, I'm in the wheelchair though.
Yep.
Alrighty, I will load us up. I did get that spark spine, the one that I needed from the head break.
You got it? I didn't.
Yeah. My little brother saying that he's the exact same way. He'd rather play the game from his couch than from a desk. But then again, he also works for a tech company, so he sits at a desk at a computer desk for like 10 hours a shift.
Well, you're stuck in the wheels like me in the wheelchair. It's sometimes it's comfortable on that, but
yeah.
But it does make your butt sore hurt. It does make your butt sore after a while.
Right. You said a wheelchair?
Yeah. I'm in the wheelchair.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah, no, I knew a guy that I went to, what is it, when I was in junior college, who was in a wheelchair, and he said that even for him, he can't spend like long hours in there. He has to get out and sit in a chair or do something else or lay down and whatnot. He said he couldn't do it for long periods of time.
Yeah, it does hurt your side of your leg for a while.
Right. All right, this is going to be my last one, then I have to hop off for the night because I have to work in the morning.
So what time does the school start over there?
School starts for me at around 8:10, but I have to be up early because I have kids. So, but anyway, right now it's almost 11 o'clock, so. So, but my brother was saying that he and his friend, who's also a friend of mine, they were asking their work if they could get some DX racers for work. But,
if only.
But he said he's not exactly sure how they would respond to that. So, all right, I'll go for that spike there.
I'm a little far back. I was took a long time to load. Wanna flare me, bros?
Yep.
I wish there was a little bit open world with the Dauntless.
I think it could be coming. I think that could very well happen in the next update. At the very least, have an open world style map. And maybe if it's not like true open world, just open range, like a little bit more opportunity to run around with a bit more chance to what you're gonna find. They're talking about that with some kind of what they call patrol maps, and what it sounds like is not only do you have to do these style of maps to find certain mobs, but you have to do them in order to progress with it.
They should get the outpost, like where you can run back to it. Or can they do such a thing like that? Like how real life.
There are a lot of traps here, so careful, guys. They're gonna
No problem.
That.
How do I come up like games where you kind of like games like Attack on Titan?
What was that? One more time?
Attack on Titan. Are you playing that game?
Oh, Attack on Titan? I'm watching the anime. The only problem is that because I'm in Japan, I get absolutely no subtitles, so I have to rely on my Japanese in order to understand it.
How long you been in Japan?
This will be year 7. So, I mean, I've been here long enough that for most anime, if I watch it, I can get about at least 80 to 85% of everything that's going on. There's a lot of like bigger words that I might not know or whatnot, but otherwise, yeah. So, right now I've been watching, what is it? Berserk? Have you ever heard of it?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've been watching the new series for that, and it is frickin' amazing.
I still like the old one.
Pardon?
Still like the old one too.
Yeah. No, the old one is really good, but the new one, like the one that just came out, was it last year? It's really good. Like, they delve really deep into it.
And they made a game of it too.
Yeah. Yeah. I honestly want to say that it really puts, like, your other demon hunters to shame. It's that good in my book.
Yeah, I've seen trailers for Attack on Titan 2 where you can create your own character.
Yep. All right, Ethan's out. He's finishing up work, so.
Peace out, Ethan.
Yep. Yeah, his nickname has been Chief since he's been really little. So if you hear me call him Chief, that's the reason why.
Okay.
But it's one of those. It's one of those things.
Fine.
Like, pardon?
Isaka just broke my spine.
He broke your
And
spine?
I see he broke yours as well. Like your back is all funny.
Jump down right here.
Any game that's good
I
in
love
Japan, that's not out in America yet.
Is there a game out in Japan? That's
yeah,
not.
that's not out in America yet, or is there any
As it is right now, pretty much. I mean, if you are a Monster Hunter fan, because I don't know, are you?
Yep.
Okay, so there's what they call Monster Hunter Frontier, and it's only available in Japan, Korea, and Taiwan.
Okay.
And it's free to play, but you only get like a limited amount of stuff with it. So.
Yeah, trying that.
Right. The only thing is like it's the company that runs it is like a third-party company, so it isn't like Comcast doesn't like manage it directly, which they do with a lot of their PC and like Android and iOS based games. Is they outsource it to a third-party company. So like there is a Monster Hunter game for what is it like Android and iOS called what is it?
Hold it back. Almost dead.
Yeah. Monster Hunter Explorer. And I mean it's fun and all, but it's if you think like regular Monster Hunter in this game is grindy, like that is like epic level grind.
Yeah, and then there's Monster Hunter Stories.
Yeah, and like stories, I couldn't get into it. It was too Pokemon-esque.
Pokemon-esque.
Yeah. It seemed really Pokemon-esque, and the other thing is that like the majority of like people that were playing it in Japan were all under the age of 10.
Yeah, playing the Monster Hunter on the Nintendo Switch. You can be a cat in that one.
Yep, and what is it, Cross and Double Cross?
Yep.
Yeah, I played Double Cross when it came out on 3DS, and that came out well before. Well, I mean, it wasn't like Double Cross wasn't even released in the U.S. I don't think.
Nope. So how long you stayed in Japan when you were since college, or?
Yeah, pretty much. And I've been playing Monster Hunter only in Japanese, so I mean, like, starting to play Dauntless, I'm like, whoa, all this stuff is in English. This is kind of weird. So that was kind of like my first feeling towards it. When I started playing Dauntless, I don't know how I'm gonna have to relearn a lot of different stuff when I actually go and try and play on what was it, PlayStation 4 for Monster Hunter World, because I'm gonna have to relearn all the different items all over again. So, but anyway, I do have to hop off. I want to thank everybody for coming out and whatnot. So, but I will talk to you guys later. Thanks a lot.
See you, Desperado. Have a good one.
Yep, and I will promote you to leader if that's cool, January.
Oh, I'm going to be rolling off here myself.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right, then I will talk to you all later. Thanks, Danny.
Yep. See you.
Good night,
Thanks,
all.
guys.
Yep.
See you.
And it was nice talking with you, Jerry.
Yep, you too, man.
Yep, take care. Bye-bye.
Rom.